Welcome back, guys, and thank you for joining me in another adventure here in Star Rupture. This will be our second episode here on Arcadia 17, I think it's called. The base kind of expanded. Yeah, I've been working. So initially we had here only these miners in here with smelters, sending everything into those storage majiggies, which hosted the ingots. After that we send the ingots up, okay? After that we put down 2 for each product. So we have in there, I don't even know, plates, rods, powder, copperware, whatever stuff majiggies. We're doing them. Beams, rods, I don't know, everything. I had in here on this line the depot. So the sending up depot, of which I totally forget how it's called. It's called orbital cargo launchers. Okay, so I have them in here. I send up as much as I could. All these T1 products, let's call them, these guys, like the wires and the stuff, I send them all up. I completed all the requirements, and then I merged them, all the exits, and I put them in here. This is the new stuff that I've done. Okay, so all the storage is in here. Plates are done in those 2. Beams in those 2. Rods, wolfram plates, wolfram wire, and then we have in here the wolfram powder. I added in there a couple of furnaces. How I did this is I just took the wolfram from there and placed it in this 2. I left enough place to put another one in here for the wires. You see, free spaces, so we can easily add another one if we're gonna need it, but we'll make it free at 2 seconds. That's 1.5 per second. That's 90 per second. That's 180. It's more than our rail can handle at this point because it's only 120. So it's more than enough, 2 of them at this point. The idea is we have here the wolfram wire. I went to the calcite deposits in there. I brought in here the quartzes. They are smelted in there. Brought in here calcite blocks. We have in here a bunch of them. Calcium blocks, they call them. They are being delivered in here, as you can well see. This guy is doing for us the calcite sheet. 2 of them fabricators, and 2 of them furnaces are making the calcium powder. Being stored, okay, in there and in there. We have place to expand. So for the calcium powder, we can put another one and another one, 2 of them, with the exits already put in place. Entry points already put in place. Well, not quite, but we can expand that. Same for the fabricators. We can add in here another 2 without an issue. That one is not well placed. It should have been placed in there because that's where it belongs, but let's pretend that that one is fine and keep on moving. These depots in here are merging in the back. That's the exit point in rails. 3 rails, 3 rails, and they're going around. It's 6 of them, okay? They're coming through here in the back, through here in the back, through here in the back. Again, 2 sets of 3 rails coming in here, and in here, unfortunately, they're merging it to 1 line because that's the way I did it, you know. So we're jumping from 3 rails of 120 to 1 rail of 120. It ain't amazing. It ain't. The capacity is not there. That's what I'm trying to say. When these guys are gonna work non-stop, we're gonna have serious issues. Also, that guy and that guy, they're merging on their own separate rail, the third, let's call it, and then being injected, let's call it, from that third distribution rail into whatever it is that we're gonna build in here. At this point, we're starting in here with the composites. Composites means in my head, it using 2 elements. Like this guy in here, the rotor, is gonna use rods and wolfram wires. Okay, so it's 2 of them, tubes, the same. So we will be able to make the rotors, we will be able to make the tubes. Of course, we gotta find the blueprints, but totally different story. 2 of them, okay. Stabilizer, it's a little more complex because it's taking the rotor that we're gonna make somewhere in here, the first one, okay. So let's forget about that because you gotta return this product on the main distribution line, let's call it buffer. Yeah, but we will be able to make the stators with the housings that we're not making. So it's the same stuff as those. The housings are made in a furnace, and the applicator is gonna be able to be made in here always, but we gotta make the tubes, so it's a secondary product. And the glass, which the glass is a total mess. We need more stuff here. This guy, the same. We're gonna be able to make something with it. So we have 2 of them fabricators, because in here we're gonna make the rotors and the tubes. That's it. With the products that we already have in line. Later down the road, far away, I don't know exactly where, we will be able to use those rotors to make the stabilizers and the tubes to make the applicators. But for that we need the glass, we need the rotors already functioning, and of course we're gonna need the housings. In here we get furnaces, okay? This guy is doing the ceramics, again a composite, and these guys in here are doing the housings. These 2 last ones are already doing the stuff. So we have ceramics. I already sent the dump for the selenium. I believe we unlocked some stuff. The housing is filled up. Those are not producing anything because we don't have the recipes for them, the blueprints. In order to get the blueprints, we gotta visit those spots which are filled up with aliens, kill the aliens, and grab the blueprints. So that's one spot, that's the other spot. There are more spots there. We unlocked the map already, so we're looking at about 3 spots in here. We're looking at that spot in here and that spot there. That dead body, it's in a cave underground. I didn't went in there, but at the next rupture, which I think it should come pretty soon, we should go in there, grab whatever blueprint we can find in there, and that away and grab whatever we can out of here. Let me show you the levels on the corporations. You know, to build in here from this point forward, I had to put another core here. Amazing. Just in time, baby. Just in time. So we got a core, we can expand that way. We're sitting okay-ish with the power. Get in there, bed. Let's get inside here and look at this stuff. So, future health. This one requires tubes. We're gonna have to find the blueprints for tubes. This one requires glass and synthetic silicons. We don't have anything like that. Stabilizers. Yeah, we gotta make the rotors, and after that the stabilizers. Moon energy with the rotors and clever robotics for the stators. So basically we have blocked for the blueprints. We need those. This future health, once we send the tubes, is gonna give us the helium extractors. This guy, once we send in the glass or the synthetic silicon, is gonna give us the mega press. These guys, the turrets, and later down the better guns. This one, development station. I got a feeling this is the way you unlock the tier 2 rail, which we're gonna need for that buffer exactly from where we merging 3 lines into 1 line. Develop buildings. I think this is the way it works now. So we're gonna need to send up the rotors. And this one is the zip line, which I need because I need to move further down the line, faster. So we're gonna need the stators as well. I put a bunch of stuff into the recipe station in here. We need this blueprint, this blueprint, this blueprint, this blueprint. That one, you make it with the glass. Glass is made in a furnace in here. We gotta put in helium. So first we're gonna have to unlock the helium extractor, deal with the helium. With the helium and the calcium powder, we're gonna make the glass and stuff is gonna move on. Later down the road, we're gonna have things that are made with 3 items. So there's gonna be another buffer built, okay? At this point, we don't care about that. We care only about the products that we're using, that we will make using 2 items. So in the fabricator in here, we're gonna have rotors, tubes, stabilizers, stators, applicators in the furnace, already making the ceramic and the titanium housings, and we're gonna have the glass as well. We already defined, of course, those we will make another buffer for those because it's 3 items. So we will need another line for the furnaces in here once we get that. And we're gonna need for the fabricators. 1 line, 2 lines. We got, no, 3 lines. We got that one. And we got that one. So we're gonna need another 3 lines connected in there. I'll be making some food in here. Oh, we got some ammo, we got that. As soon as it's getting cool, we're gonna move out. Unable to make another weapon. This is the food station. You're dropping their stuff, you're making better stuff. We need to move out that way. And do stuff. Try and find the blueprints, because that's what we're doing today. So we're gonna go all around the map. We're not exactly very well equipped for this, because this planet is regenerating really fast. I think it's gonna burn me. Oh no, it does. Okay, let's move. It's regenerating really fast, and we don't need that regeneration to happen. In this state in here, you got no aliens spawning, so this is what we need in here. I'm not seeing too well, but I believe that this is the way towards those ruins in there. So let's just try and make it in there. We only have the mining beam and this puny pistol. Protect ourselves if they come. Still unable to see stuff. It's just amazing the way it is. I think we're still heading the right direction. Yeah, somewhere in there. Shh. Okay. Let's keep on moving towards those ruins. I think they're up there. Hoping that we're gonna have what we need in here. Stamina, of course. I see the ruins, so we were a little off, but we're heading in the right direction. If you come in here when the planet is not torched, burned up, you're gonna have aliens starting with this place all the way in there. It's gonna be just amazingly bad. I'm gonna grab these Voltio eggs because I saw some tasty recipes in there. I don't remember exactly what they're doing, but I said, oh, okay, we could use that. So we're just gonna grab them. And let's try and get up in here. Stamina, it's a thing, of course. Let's hope I remember exactly where the tasty stuff was. Basically, it's a lot of drops in here, a lot of bodies, a lot of catches, but most of them have, I don't know, stuff like water, building materials and stuff like that. We really don't care about those. We want the tasty stuff. The tasty stuff, I think it was up here. For example, this one.
Nearing the abandoned outpost of a previous
material, and I don't remember what else.
The area. You'll find equipment and information you can use.
Can I use any of what's left standing?
Unfortunately, no. All buildings were created for a core.
We got the LEM and damaged personal Majigi. Let's use that one. This is the box we're looking for. So we will be able to make the Stators. Okay, good stuff. Let's grab everything that we can now.
I can't even build anything here?
Officially, this is still territory belonging to the IRO and its partner companies. Even though they failed, it doesn't change the fact that they were here first.
We're just going around collecting the stuff now. We don't really need this, but since I'm a hoarder, we're gonna do it because easy stuff, you know. Not no, not that. Not necessarily the materials and the bullets and the stuff, because I don't care about it, obviously. But we could have in there some better food. We could have in there some data points. The data points will be needed in order to unlock those recipes. So if we have in here, come on, these data points is gonna be just outstandingly good, you know. So we're gonna collect as much as we can. Need to get down there until these aliens are gonna start spawning here, and then we're gonna be on our merry way because we don't want to deal with them. We're not ready for them. It's a bunch of them and it ain't fun at all. Let's try and move through here. When we're gonna have the rifle, yeah, or the shotgun, yeah. Oh my god, I cannot get up in there. There was something else up top. Let's go up. that one. Is there anything else? Yes, there is. Okay, let's take a peek at the map. No dead bodies, we can leave. This planet is gonna regenerate any second now. And I don't wanna be in here when this one is happening. Because aliens, you know? So we will be able to make the Stators with this little excursion of ours. Trip in here, let's call it. More like a field trip, you know. It's gonna be just amazing. I see a base square in there, that's our base. Let's get out of this place right about now. Gonna get to our base, drop everything that we have on us, and then we're gonna make our way that way, let's call it, because I seem to remember having in there some blueprints which were not too hard to get. We should get inside here for that body. Let's just drop. Yeah.
It's worth exploring.
We need that. That one. I cannot get in. No. We need those. G? No, not G. Sorry. That.
You found the source of quartz. It's particularly rare on Arcadia. It can be used to create more advanced technology.
I don't know if we can get out of here.
Spectrographic analysis shows very
Once
limited deposits on the planet.
the cave closes, because this cave will get closed as soon as Arcadia will be better here. Okay, we made it up top. Let's grab that. We should have a body here somewhere. I think I found it. Yeah, we got another LEM and stuff. Let's get out of here. Come on, let me up. Okay. I think you gotta hit that thing in order to open it once it closes, but I don't want to try it honestly. Base? There-ish. Okay, good. Made it happen. Unfortunately, only one blueprint, but hey, one blueprint is better than no blueprint, right? Right. Okay, let's get back to the main base in here. Start analyzing all that tasty stuff that we got in there. Fill our mouths and the stomachs with whatever we can, and we're gonna go towards the helium. But first, I think I wanna set up already the Stators so that they will build in the background. Vulpire eggs coming up. Okay. And in here we can run without consuming stamina, which is just amazing. Let's get inside here first. Any moment now it should say, oh, it finished Arcadia 7, whatever, finish regenerating. So we got for the fabricate this one, which is taking, my god, we will not be able to make it now. Housings and wolfram works. Well, we could be able to make it, but I gotta return the housings on the main buffer. I didn't want it to start building that one out. Should. Okay, let's start. No, not those. Let's start dumping in here. The foods and all of those. We're gonna need a lot more lockers for sure. Okay, special mats. We got that and that. Get in there. Whereabouts? We got some bonds. They will be. Why are those in there? They will be good for the rifle when we're gonna have it. Fill me up with those. I got a feeling we're gonna need it. All of those are data points. Let's try and consume them. That 500. Claim, please.
Interesting.
That one 1,500, really good. Those for 800. That one 350. That thing alone gave us. Where did I put the Vulpix? In here. Give us a bunch of good stuff. Let's get up top because I have an LEM station up top. And see whatever we can put in here. So I got this one for harvester mining damage. Well, this takes a green in there. I think it's one of the reds. Exactly. We don't have anything like that. And that one takes something with movement.
This will help.
That's the only thing we can do. Those, we gotta do more stuff related with combat. We have access to it. I would like to have in here, let's say on this wall. So delete that. Let's build in here some storages, please. If I can find them. Okay. Come on, come on. How do you do this? You. That's how you do it. So, how is it in here? It's blue, red, green. So the second one is red. Just gonna put them in here. You're gonna need one box out of each later down the road.
Rotors status, stable. Arcadia status, stable.
Okay. So, unfortunately, in order to make those stators, well, come on, open up. We're gonna have to turn the exits of these lines in here on the main buffer, on this buffer. I'm planning to return them on this one, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough, you know, because it's kind of crowded in here. Basically, this guy has free stuff, this guy has free stuff, that guy has 2 stuff on it. So I don't know how to do this. We didn't discover rotors of tubes. Those were the 2 that we are able to build in here. In order to make the stators, I gotta be further down the line in here, let's call it, just to take those housings and build with them and with one product which circulates on those rates. So that's gonna be really interesting how to do it, because I'm thinking we will unify all of those 4, let's call it, into one other rail, which will probably most likely merge with one of these rails in here. We have 3 of them at this point, 3 delivery points, this, and that. So I could merge them already, the outlets, you know, bring a line from there in here, or reverse this line and bring it in there. But then that means that that storage should be in here, which is gonna mess things up really bad. So I think that the best thing ever is gonna be to take that one, I don't have enough space in here, bring it up top and merge it in here, in there, or in there, you know, in there, let's call it. I think so, for each single product, but it's gonna be managed, let me tell you. Now, that place in there, which is that huge antenna, it's way too dangerous for me and my pistol. We're not gonna do that one.
Looks good
Today, for sure. But I think we can continue on this side without any issue. All that I gotta be careful is to have with me a meteor heart, which lies in this meteor here, so that we can put down a base.
good stuff.
And I don't know, a tiny little base in there, just to litter the scenery just a tiny bit, and have a respawn place, because believe it or not, we're gonna die today. So if we die, we're gonna respawn in here. It's a long trek to recover our items. That chest, let's call it. And I don't want to do that. I think we have enough foods. I don't need that. How do you drop? Drop. We're gonna keep that and that in there. Those will stay into the wall, just like that. Okay, already this is closer than where we were a minute ago, so I think I want to come in here and put my finger on this button in here. Good stuff. Now we're gonna respawn in this place when we're gonna die, not if we die, when we die. Let's hope it's not gonna happen, but it is what it is. Already took the data point from that body, which is next to this thing in here. You got a dead guy in here. Unable to do that. We need to do something with these corporations first. Already took the data point from that wreck in there. Let's keep on moving. I would like to have a little more water on me. So let's grab these boats if possible. And we're gonna move towards the helium. Helium is just over the hill. Again, not sure I'm good enough with this pistol and with the mining beam to kill all these aliens. The game has changed a bunch. These aliens look a little more resistant. I see data point in there. I want it. That one. What the fuck? Oh, it's those things, yeah. The Vulpes. Okay. Drone rack. Give me that data. Thank you. These guys. You got a recipe with them, but you're not able to kill them. I mean, with this pistol and with this guy, no, unable to kill him. I tried it. It doesn't work. Maybe with the grenades? I don't know. So let me see. We're gonna have alien incoming in here soon enough. In this spot. But that's the helium area. And I believe that's that city where we had drops, basically. I think so. But we might have bad stuff now. What the heck is that? I don't remember that. That's new. Okay, good. We could have the big bad boys in there. I don't remember. Let's try and make our way in here. We're gonna grab these grubs, of course.
What is that?
It's a grubbler. I know what you're going to ask. Yes, my analysis shows that it's 86%.
There are no aliens in here. That one stresses
Why
me.
would I ask that?
But I'm not exactly complaining. It's good. Don't get into this grass because it kind of burns you and slows you down and eats your energy. Now in here we had the serpent fruit. That one was good because of the energy regeneration. It gives you some toxic stuff. Yeah, we got aliens. Where? Oh my god, it's about to be. Why so many?
Reloading.
What were you guys doing in there? Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna have issues in here, boys. Ooh, I'm almost dead in here. Well, not quite, but the shield is down, you know? Those are the worst. Okay, let's exchange it. Perfect. The shield is at 2%. I didn't remember having them in there. I'm looking for remains. I think they call artifacts or biofacts. Like this one. Biofact. You get data points for it. Okay, let's chew on one of those. Doubles natural energy regen. That's what we need here. Yeah, we're gonna get some toxic magic here, but it's fine. So I would like to get up top in there. Slap down the base because this is where we're gonna take our helium from. So it ain't gonna be wasted. Come on, let me up. Are you serious now? Okay, good stuff. Yep. Oh, this is the place, Mr. SSSSS. Those two. And apparently we got a dead body here. Yeah, well, let's pretend it's good. Let's already start building, shall we? We're gonna need a core. Let's put it in here. Like on that level, maybe? I think so. I did break a bunch of materials, so we're doing good. Let's... I think I wanna put inside in here the power. I'm not sure. Let me fill it up with some platforms in here. I think from here I can drop in there. Or in there. Yeah, in there it's gonna be better. So let's put some stairs in here. Yep, we need support for those things. So are you not supported in here? Apparently not. Okay, let's give you some supports in that case. Maybe that will be considered support. Maybe. Let's get down here. Do the same stuff. From you. In and from you. In there maybe? Not stable. I know it's not stable, right? Okay, let's cover it from there. But I don't know exactly until where. Maybe until there? Yeah, that should work. Okay, and now stairs, please. Yeah, it's the same stuff. It's saying that it's not stable. The audacity. In that case, let's put a couple of platforms in there. F. Delete those. Can I put a supported platform in there? There is... Come on now. Why won't you go in here? Where I want you to... I know it's not connected with the ground. Give me a normal platform. Okay, gotta delete that in that case. And the other stuff. Let's put a normal platform in there. In there. Thank you. Let me connect it to the ground because, well, you want it. So, like there-ish maybe? A little higher. A little higher, we said. Okay, good. Let's put this other one a little higher. That way we know how big to build. Like that. Like that. Are you serious? Why not working? It's not stable. Maybe lower? Hate it. No, it's just saying that it's not stable. Okay. Let's delete those. And try and put supported platforms. In there. No, in here. That one doesn't want it. That one doesn't want it. That's some interesting stuff happening in there. Why does it have to be this complex? Okay, let's make supported platforms in here. So it's on that line. In here. A little lower. And a little higher. Perfect. 4 of them, if possible. Amazing. Let's put the stairs in here. Perfect. And now let's go with the stairs. Rotate. I wanna go with the stairs up, please. Well. Oh, here we go. Apparently it's not where it needs to be. We need to move that way. One more platform. So let's do that. What is this magic? Why don't you want it? Shoot. This is me off. Well, at least we know we're gonna get where we need to be. Yeah, well, it's finicky AF, mister. Now it works. Amazing. We're gonna need stairs in that way. Oh, basically in here we're gonna come from all the directions. I don't know if the aliens will be able to use the stairs. Totally different story. I think they will. But then again, even if we don't put the stairs, they can jump
Good stuff.
a lot. Okay. A lot. Good stuff. We need the respawn place in here. So, and we need the powers. So let's put the powers in here. No. Q. Build. Powers, please. Not a bunch, but we need some. Can I like put you in here? Okay, let's make our respawn point. Already we have aliens coming for us. Unbelievable. Look at that. Yeah, it's kind of hard to kill these boys. Okay. Already infected that thing. I wonder if I can block this path with the climbing. I think I was able to block it at some point, but I don't remember how. Well, let's put those in here. They coming from there, so let's put it, I don't know, in here, maybe? Something like that. Higher. Higher. That means I'm gonna put it in here. Okay. Come on. Like that, maybe? Yeah. And let's try and put some safety barriers in here. I cannot drag these guys. Okay, good stuff. We're gonna have to do it like that in that case. I don't know if it will deter them, but it's gonna make me feel a little better, you know? It is what it is. Now, ideally it will be to wait for another rupture. And only after that go in there. But we're gonna make sure that we touch this button here. Done. Let's delete the wall. These ones. I mean the windows, not the ones. Okay, making here an analysis station because we don't need to carry that one with us. Those things with us, we can analyze them in here, like that, and then we're gonna make in here storage. And we're gonna start dumping stuff. That one, we need to analyze it for the data points. Thank you. Let's leave those things here. What you're hearing there, Italians munching on my equipment. Yep, exactly. You can use your Majiki in there to disinfect them. This one is not fully infected, that's why you don't need to disinfect them. I don't know exactly where they're coming from. I'm guessing always from that side, but this one is... Some turrets will be nice in here. We need to be down there and up there. I don't remember exactly where the good stuff is. I think it's in there, but we're gonna have a bunch of aliens. I would like to do that one basically after a rupture. I don't know how long it's gonna be until a rupture because we just had one. So yeah, it ain't exactly amazing. Let's continue moving through here. I see them. They in. Okay. Good stuff. Is that a data point? It is. Let's grab it. Yep. We need all of those in our system. See? This is what is happening when it gets into this stuff.
Watch out for the red plants.
You could have warned me earlier.
Okay. We got another one of this in here. Wow, that kind of explains why we have all of these monsters. The monsters are coming from the monoliths. So yeah, let's switch it out of here. I remember those plants being good for something. That alien, I don't like it. We get the new Krabby, which unable to interact with or kill it as well. This guy. Don't know what to do with it. Let's grab these plants. Most likely those aliens are gonna come from here. Or they are. Okay, got these guys.
Reloading.
Reloading, maybe. Reloading. More? Yeah, more.
Changing
Okay.
mags.
Apparently that was it. Let's grab this stuff. I think we got more. Those guys are coming from that ditch in there. The crevice. Which we're gonna need to cross. When we're gonna get to this ruins in here to grab, well, whatever blueprint we're gonna find in there. You know? Yep. You know. Okay, good. Where? I hear you. Okay, that guy's on. That guy's on. So this guy's not out, BG. Give me that. More? More. Okay. That's our destination. We need to be out there. Well, it ain't gonna be pretty. Everything will get aggro on us in here. Really fast. And we're gonna be swarmed, basically. So I think we're just gonna run. Let's go.
Changing mags.
Is there a button? They go.
I can use
Perfect.
that.
I'm interested in those tasty crates, but I will not say no to any of these. Let's read the mainframe. How do you get up? I don't know. But oh, through there? Okay. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it. Give me that. I don't think it's this way. Stuck in here. staying here then. In there we gotta be. Oh my god, I missed the lemon. Okay, good stuff. Here we are. Well, we got something that we can use. Let's read that. Get away from me. Take all of that. Shield it out. Time to move. Bye now, mister. Don't know where I'm going, but I'm going. Okay, the shield is back online. They're kind of coming from BAG. Okay. Where are you? Or? I hear you. It's a speeder. Yeah, it's more. Okay, I'm planning to grab those, of course. I'm not doing so good with the health. Let's keep on moving. We're gonna get in there. And after that, I believe we're gonna get to our base. Oh, it's a bunch of you. How's it going? Amazing. Okay. Doing good. That rifle. Oh my god, it's so good. Yep. Well, the rotors will allow us to make a couple of stuff in there. One of the stuff, I believe, it was the zipline. If that is the case, I want to go back right about now to find out. Let's check it out. So, sorry. Well, we need that. So, Rotors, to develop our Mark II lines, but that's what I need, the Stators. We don't have the Stators, do we? I don't remember.
Useful information.
I don't think we got the Stators.
Interesting.
Well, one easy way to find out. But let's put the recipe station in here and let's look. So, fabricate. We can insert that one. We can make the rotors. We cannot make the tubes. We can make that. We cannot make that. We have the Stators. So, do we have zipline? Yeah, we can make them. So, Stators were done. Well, we gotta return that line in there. Because they're done with the housings. We gotta return those lines. I kind of want the tubes and the step lines. I know there are more places that way. Where we can go. That base in there. But that's way too dangerous for us. I'm surprised I survived this one, basically. So I'm not sure I want to be in there. Especially that we will be able to unlock the rates instead of running onto there like a moron and back and in here as well. I think the best thing ever is to get back home while we still have the time. Maybe we don't have the time and we'll have to come back. I don't know. But let's go. Let's try and make it back home. Afterwards, we're gonna make the Rotors and the Stators. And we're gonna come back in here dragging ziplines. Because that's the way to move right about it. Not what we're doing here. No. Since we don't have the teleporters and those cast an arm and a leg, we're gonna have ziplines all over the scenery. So I will bring a zipline in here where we're gonna have the helium soon enough, I guess. And we'll see. We'll be able to move forward by using ziplines because that's way better than running like this. these creatures are making some funny noises that mess me up, basically. Okay, we understand each other. Well, let's try and make it back to the base. Because, yeah, well, that stuff, it doesn't look amazing. I'm on the wrong spot. We're gonna have aliens in here, but I think it's kind of too late. Maybe there's nothing here today? Oh, we got another hole. Amazing. So the first thing that I would like to do is have that development station, because if there's the way to upgrade these railings to G2, well, all the setup will become somewhat feasible, you know, somewhat, because you're still merging 120 3 times, so 360 to a 240 line. Let's see, which one was it? No, let's do that. Mega press, defense turret, development station, Rotors. We will be able to have that. Amazing. In the last one, oh my god, sorry about that. Stators. Well, will that go away? Sorry about that. Didn't mean to do it. Yeah, it's fine. I put a hole in the corporate terminal. What do you think about that? Okay, let's come in here and say that we need the Rotors in here, because we need them. Give me... Why is it still up? I didn't unlock it? Okay, let's unlock it in that case. Fab. Oh, I didn't insert the data points. Well, we got a bunch now thanks to that collection. So let's insert the cubes. Those. I still have 5,000. Insert those. Move to this furnace. Yes, we're gonna stop in there. Those are made with 3 components. Got a bunch of ammo, got that. Drop the foods stuff in there. Drop the weapons in here. Oh, we got an LEM full damage. We don't care about it. LEM was up top. The blue ones. Get in there. Come on. Let me down. Thank you. What do I have with me? Ammo that we are not able to use yet. But it's good. Perfect. We can make the Rotors now. Let's come in here and start doing them, basically. Making them. I only have one of them at this point. How many? 1 at 6 seconds. Oh my. Please stop it now. So it's taking rods and wolfram works. If those are next one to another, there's a lot of chances that they all coming on 2 of these, let's say. And if they merge on a single one with those in here, it's gonna be a million years until this thing is gonna get filled up. Either way, in any good. 1 at 6 seconds, it ain't gonna cut it for BAG in here. So let's put another fab in here. Give me rails, please. Is this the way I've been connecting stuff? Apparently so. You're gonna make us rollers, please. Give me the output. Thank you. So we're gonna have 1 at 3 seconds. Because we're making 2 at 6, you know. Well, apparently they come on distinct lines, so we can... Okay, because we can supply 120. This guy is gonna get filled up in here pretty fast, and then that guy is gonna have some. Since we put that one after this one, that means that half of these products are designated for the first one. It's fine. We gotta set this one to accept Rotors in here. Amazing. Stators, on the other hand, well, we're gonna have to use these guys. I'm not sure if I want to return those products on the main buffer. I think we'll have to. But Not sure. Basically, I would like to make another buffer here going the other way and use them, you know, instead of returning each and every single line in here just to make a mess. I would like to put a line in here in the back delivering the products from that place, but this place until here is not using these products that we're making, because the second one is going to be with cubes, normal products. These guys are already defined, so the stators basically they're going to be used starting from this place up. So I'm thinking this is enough. Let's leave ourselves like 2 free spaces in here. Let's make, how many products do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's bring in here a rail of 3. Let's bring all of these products. So ceramics, there you go. Those are gonna be cubes, I believe. Can you reach it? You can reach it. Unbelievable. And those are the stators. I don't think that one can reach it. First now. Let's put it in there. That's good. And in there. Perfect. We're gonna turn that around in there, and then we're gonna have that one also forth. So how should we do this? We need to merge one of those with one of those. No other choice. Let's put a modulator in here. Going that way. And then let's put another rail in here. You can please? More like here-ish. Thank you. Here-ish, I said. Okay. Oh, it's an issue with the supports in here. That's what it's going on. Okay, so the housings will come in here with the first line, which is ceramics apparently, and they're gonna be merged into that. The rest of the rails are gonna come in here, and from there in here. Perfect. And then we're gonna continue them on the side with these buffers.
Necesito agua.
Really? Are you that thirsty? I cannot hold just another minute or so. Yeah, health is going down like crazy. Okay, yes, now. Necesito agua. That's what she said.
Tasty.
Perfect. That helped their potion lotions to make it happen. So we've merged those exits. Now we gotta put them on a line. Well, I don't want to continue with 4 lines in there. I want to continue with 3 lines. So on this line in here, the outer line, we only have 2 products. Where we have the calcite sheets and the ceramics. At some point, we're gonna use some of those to make glass, but I don't think I'm gonna put them in line with these guys. No, we're gonna put them on this other side. When we're gonna bring the helium, I don't know if we're gonna have the cargo delivery or not in place. If we have it, we're gonna make it in there. We're gonna bring the helium from there in there, and we're gonna make in there the glass, or in here in the back and bring it after. But it's gonna merge with this buffer if it's gonna be needed, and it's gonna be needed for the applicators somewhere in here, let's say, because if I have the cargo delivery, I can deliver in here the glass and just place it on the buffer, you know. Don't need to connect to all of that madness. Not to mention, at some point we're gonna start building stuff only using this 2nd tier, 3rd tier, 4th tier product, not that. So we don't need all this buffer. Either way, and anywho, what I wanted to say is that I don't want to continue with the 3rd buffer line, which contains those 2 products on this line. So yes, we're gonna have a 3rd buffer, but it's gonna be those final products. That's what I'm thinking. So let's come in here. Build me a connector. Apparently that's one high. This is
I'm
gonna
detecting
be.
increased Rupture activity. Prepare for a wave.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna work by myself on this apparently. So this is empty space in here. This buffer in here. Yep. That one. 1 to 3 is space for something is put on the right. So if that something gets in here, this buffer gotta come in here. In here. This one will get on the front line. And now let's put the second one. That please. That please. Okay. Copy me that. Okay. Bill. This one in here. Just like that. That guy will have to merge on the front. So I think I put it with close. I'm gonna have to drag it in there. Merge it on one single line. And then put it in here. You build that in here. 3 times high. I think so. So let's delete that guy. Build the connector. Let's put it in here. 1, 2, 3. I think we gotta get inside soon enough. That one in there. That one in there. Is it gonna happen right now? I don't have timing. I think we're gonna burn. I don't have time. Oh no. We got time now. I had a feeling this time something went wrong and I will not have my seconds in here. Amazing. Phew, that was close. Okay, good stuff. Let's leave some of these bullets behind. We're not gonna be able to use them all.
Star Rupture has started. Hide.
Let's leave that food in there. We have our foods in here. And water. Healing magic, I don't have anything. I think there is stuff in here that kills me. That one. Give me that. That one. But it puts up a lot of toxicity on me. 30 health, 10 toxicity in that one. 30 health, 10 toxicity. Yeah, well, that is my healing item in there. Glow caps.
That's just what I need.
So let's use that. Use that. Apparently we are filled up. Perfect. So let's keep them on us because they're gonna come in handy. Once this red stuff is over, we're gonna make our way to the antenna here. Because that's what we gotta do right now. We gotta find the other stuff. We are able, basically, to make this guy, the Rotors, and this guy, the Stators. We didn't found the synthetic silicon. I don't think we're gonna find it. Stabilizers and tubes. If I'm gonna have tubes in here, I'm gonna be really happy. But can I step outside without burning light?
Planetary temperature
Yes.
within
Okay.
acceptable parameters.
Let's go. I think that way is the antenna. Not sure, I'm not seeing too much. But let's just keep on moving. Oh, Volpiax. Yes, I hear. I see the antenna, it's fine. But let's go towards it. Oh my god, the stamina. The energy is just amazing. Okay. I forgot to take one of those serpents. I'm stupid like that. Well, I will not go back right now. Now, this place in here has a lot more dead bodies. But again, the only thing that we're interested in is the blueprint, okay? Nothing else. So let's go straight in, look for that blueprint. Whatever color the crate is. I think it's inside that shack in there. And then we're gonna pick whatever we can and that's it. Now to get in there, I believe we need it to be outside. Exactly. Out through there. So let's try this. F please.
Just what I need.
Let's get this one as well. Material. Okay. This is not what we need. Perfect. Let's read that. Well, read that.
I knew it. We can't trust Claywood.
This is the blueprint. We got rotors again and tubes. I hate the fact that we got double blueprints. I was hoping they fixed that, but apparently they didn't. Up, nothing. Let's go down. In here, the dead body. We got a blue alien. Open. Perfect. Put away that thing. Let's look in these places. Unable to go in through that side. Able to go in through here. A green alien. What's inside this one? Some ammo and material. Nothing amazing. Material in here. Material in here. Dead body. Red alien. Some more Nutri-Chew and water, hydrolyte, whatever stuff. Magic. That one had a data point. Is just amazing. There is a body up top in there that we're not able to reach, so don't even bother looking for it too much. You will see it on the map, you know. Oh, it's a dead body in there. Well, you're not able to get it because it's up there. But that one in there. Well, it's right in here. So grab whatever it has. And then I believe we can scooch it out. Of course, if you're greedy, you can grab out of here the helium and the materials and the stuff. I'm not interested in the helium. I'm only interested in these piles because they might have some good food, you know?
Let's see.
Or even better, data points. Like that, you know? Let's get up in here. The stuff is getting calmer and calmer. That means the planet is regenerating. Whereabouts? Really good. Almost filled up. Let's get the heck out of here because stuff is gonna get nasty. And this is a far worse place than the other one. Wait. Up? Up in there, please? Through there. Okay, good. Let's try and get up in there. Ignore that. Okay, let's check this one out. Up through here. I got that. Rubble pile. There is one more in there. And that's it? Are you serious? Come on, get up. Oh, there is one in here. Can I please get up in there? Yes. I got another data Majiki storage. Yeah. Let's get out of here. While we still can, you know? I see the base square in there. Let's go. Got igniums. How about some more rupee eggs or dead bodies? I see the shiny. That means it's a dead body in there. Yep, I got something else. Almost filled up. Good stuff. This was a good run in here. Oh my god. Stamina's a thing, bitch. Try to remember that. Okay, let's plug in this blueprint in here. So we will be able to make the tubes. Amazing. Really good. Anything else? I don't think so. So we still need synthetic silicon electronics, chemicals, hardening agent. Those are more complex recipes that we will not have access yet to them. Yeah. It's gonna be a minute.
Interesting.
I got a feeling they are next to the world engine. Stuff in it. So it's gonna be a minute. Oh my god, it's so much stuff in here. Okay, let's try and drop them, BG. Slowly does it. Then we can put one in combat as well. In movement, we got reduced double jump cost. Stamina gem by 20. I think that I need that one more
This will help.
than the other one. This one is harvester mining damage by 20%, 25%. That one max health by 25. Well, since we don't have the good weapon, we're using the harvester to do damage. It is what it is. Otherwise, I would have used that one. For the combat, revive them, we don't care. Firearm swap speed, we're gonna use that one. Blue, what did we have in there? Double jump fast. All damage,
yes.
we don't care about it. I should have put them both in there, sorry. Good stuff. Very good stuff. I don't need to heal, so I can leave those glow caps in here. Food, let's see, in there. Amazing. It's filled up. Let's see. Open season. So we should already have in here some Rotors. Done. We can send them up in space. Okay. Oh my god, it's filled up. Okay, good. Let's put two of these guys down here. Come on. You know you want. 1, 2. Thank you. Let's give yeah, shit. Delete that one, please. Okay, let's build that one in here. That guy. Moon is gonna grab his stuff in here. I think I can put another one of these launchers in here. Perfect. So we're gonna send with 2 of them. That is amazing. And now the Stators. I would like to finish with that one first. For some other reason. And only afterwards continue with the Stators in here. Gonna have to have platforms. Okay, let's try and do this. Good stuff. So we said Stators. They shall be made. This is the middle. They will be made. How did I make this one? R2. Okay. They will be made in a fab. So let's try and put down a fabricator in here. Give ourselves a little space in here. So it will have to be in here. Amazing. Let's make 2 inputs because these guys, they only have 2 inputs. So one of them is going to be this level exactly. In the middle, and the other one, that one, which is going to have to be up top. So that one up top, this one, this level in the middle. This rail is going like that. This rail is going like that. That we're connecting here, and the third line will meet up in here and supply in there and on only for this guys. Okay, so those 4 merged in here and supplying in here. The rest is the normal stuff coming on the buffer. I think that's the way to do it. How many Stators per minute are you doing? Rotors, whatever. 2 titanium and that 1 at 3 seconds. Well, it's the same stuff as Rotors.
Arcadia 7 has finished
I'm
regenerating.
not sure I want to put another one of these guys down, but for sure we're gonna need it later, so let's just prepare for it. The housings are coming, the stuff is coming. Let's fill up a little more this platform in here. Just make it nice and dandy, you know. Give me that way in here, please. Good stuff. And at the end of it, we're gonna have a storage depot in line with that guy, and there is shh. So let's fill up this place with platforms. Oh, we're getting it, that stuff. Oh, it is what it is. Okay, so I placed that thing. Gonna connect this one and the output. This is the output of the second one. If we ever gonna need it. Stators, right? Right. Let's put them in their living space in here, let's call it. And these guys, we're gonna have to send them up as well. So let's put in here two of these guys. You go in there. You go in there. Clever robotics, amazing. Perfect. So at this point we're making yeah, I like that flow. It's not a bunch, it's not plugging the lines. We're making the stators and the houses. Let's see how the flow looks in here. Wow, it's good. It's good, it's not too crowded. I'm loving it. It's good. Of course, now we got more products because we're gonna send more that way for the stators. But yeah, these guys gotta be marked doing here for sure. We're not missing anything in here. We're not missing anything in here. Let's see how we're doing with the products in here. Basically, if I see one of those dropping on the half, we know we gotta supplement the production. At this point, everything looks fine. So we're doing good with those. If I need, for example, more wolfram plates, I'll just come here where the plates are being made. I think it's this one or that one. This one. And I'm just gonna add another fabricator here and life is gonna be beautiful, you know. But we don't need to do that one. We can add 3 more fabs in here for, well, actually, yeah, it's 3 of them for each one of these. So at this point, it's a waiting game, okay? We're sending that one and that one. We need the moon energy to finish. I'm gonna have the development station and Clever Robotics to give us the zipline. The zipline will make for easy traversal everywhere. I want to have the cargo dispatcher receiver as soon as possible. I don't know exactly what we're gonna need in there, but we're gonna need stuff. I need that for the Mark IIs. Yeah, well, I don't care about that. We will need the glass. The glass is coming with the helium. We don't have the helium extractors yet. We're gonna get them when we're gonna make the tubes. Oh, wait a second. We can make the tubes as well. Stupid. First line is making the stators. The second line should make the tubes. Let's see. Tubes, please. That and that is making 1 per second. Is it gonna be enough? 1? I have my doubts. But we're just gonna say here you're gonna store tubes for us. Let's actually try and put down another fabricator right about now. No point in waiting for it. I think we're gonna need it. In there. Connect me rails, please. That one. In there. That one. In here. Is it the right one? Yes, it is. Perfect. Exit. In here. Done. Tubes. Now those lines will be crowded like everything here. Oh, because we just put 2 more crabs and then it get filled up. You see that? Yeah, that's why we need Mark 11 rails in there. Until here is fine because it's 120, but all of them are transporting stuff. So 360 needed here. I don't know what the second level is, if it's 240 or 360, but it's fine. Did we need it to send the tubes to somebody? Let's see. I think so, but to whom? Future health. What you gonna give us? Oh, the helium. Okay, we're gonna need the helium. We know that. Let's come in here. Put 2 delivery depots on that storage at the end. On this storage at the end. We will suffer with the space logistics stuff in here. I can put 1 here, so that's good. Give me 1, please. Tilt me around. Future help. Cubes. And I would like another one on this exit, but since we have this lines in here and everything is finicky, I'm just gonna sink it in. Get with the rail wool bridge, let's call it. Future health cubes. Here we go. Doing the stuff monkeys. We're sending for free companies the Stators, the Rotors, the tubes. It's just amazing. Wouldn't you? This one, I think it's working just fine. 814, amazing. So it's enough. We're making enough to send them. This guy, we just started it. What about this guy? Yeah, we're doing good. But these guys are filled up in here, both of them. And we still have 128 in stock. More incoming. The production will slow down. I don't know if you're gonna have all the products. For this one, yes. But I'm not certain. Well, it's starting to slow. Yeah, well, it's still slowing down. I don't know for the tubes. Because we don't have the capacity. Yeah, you see, we're running out of those. We don't have the capacity to transport everything on one single line. I'm hoping to have access to Mark II rails as soon as possible. Probably they're gonna come after this one with that upgrading station. I sure hope so. If not, I'm gonna have to redesign all the buffer. And I don't want to do that because it's with companies. So that ain't gonna happen. Either way, anywho, I think this episode is long enough. We made it happen for the Rotors, the Stators, and the tubes. Plus, we explored a little more of the map. I wanna have the ziplines. Before going forward, in there we have some more blueprints. We have in there and in there. You see all that amazing stuff in there? Yeah, we're gonna have to search all those bodies for data points and stuff. This is where we grab. This is that dangerous spot in here. Worm done. Whatever. I want to bring up in here, bring up in there. This map is pretty big, and I think it's got bigger than what we had before. It's gonna be a move. Nevertheless, I will wait. I will leave the game running. Just have the development station, everything basically sent up. That one is gonna get to level 6, level 5, level 6. That one is level 6. That one is level 5. Into the next one, I believe we're gonna start, if I'm not gonna start by myself, with the helium extraction. I think we gotta send up some helium at some point, or for these guys in here, or maybe the glass straight up. I don't remember. I have no idea. But I guess we're gonna see it together in the next episode, because this one, as I said, long enough. Let's leave this one here. Thank you guys so much for being here, for watching this. If you like it, don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, but if you're somewhere and you by any chance you want to support my dream of becoming a full-time content creator and support the channel at the same time, you can do that by grabbing yourself an amazing membership. Thank you again. I'll see you into the next one. Bye bye now.